Okay, I'm back. So I guess life can get a little bit busy from time to time, or else you would have seen me again sooner. But here I am. I've been thinking a lot lately about the idea of embracing what's difficult. And I think that this is really important because a lot of life is difficult. And we are not necessarily programmed to feel this way. To say, oh, what, it's going to be hard? Okay, good. Or, oh, okay. So it's going to be hard. I don't want to do it if it's hard. Well, guess what? You're supposed to do it when it's hard. Run towards it. If it creates some kind of a fear, run towards that fear. That's the way I see it, at least now. But I never saw it that way before. And I realized that I missed out on a whole lot in life because of that. And that really stinks to think about that to this day, 50 years old, all that I've missed. And I'll explain what I mean about what I missed. What I missed out on, more than anything else, was me. Now, I've gone through losses in my life, just like anybody else, and then a tragedy, unfortunately. But what I realized through all of this is that the worst thing that you can lose is yourself, or any sense of yourself, not getting to know yourself or forgetting about yourself. That's loss. You've got to know a lot about who you are and why you are that way. Analyze yourself and your patterns. We all have them. But we're not all aware that we do or that there's something we can do about it. You see, when I was growing up, I was an entertainer. From a little kid, I was 5 years old doing Elvis Presley impersonations in my parents' living room when they would have, cocktail parties and stuff like that. People there playing cards and doing other fun games. And it's Gerard, 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 come out of your bedroom, hey, do your Elvis impersonation. And I would do it, and I would tell some jokes, and everybody would laugh and go, blah, blah, blah. He's so great, and he's an incredible kid, and he's going to be famous someday. And wow, that was a lot of pressure to put on a 5-year-old. But it stayed with me. And I thought I was going to be a rock star, or a comedian, or an actor, or something, anything along those lines. And I pushed for it. But the thing is, what I never really did was I never really took time to understand myself, to really work my emotions into things. I just kind of went more by like a model of here's how you're supposed to be. If you want to be famous, or if you want to be well-liked, just in general, if you want girls to like you, am I this enough, am I that enough? I wish I could have adopted a method of thought that just kind of said, it doesn't matter that much. As long as I feel comfortable with myself, comfortable in my own skin. And I never really did. I always had all this nervous energy. And I just probably came off as a clown, or someone who was trying too hard and just wasn't really connected to what he was doing. And finding that all out years later, it gave me a sense of loss. That I really missed out on something. I missed out on me. I'm grateful, at least at this point, to say that I'm a lot closer to the desired effect of having done the work to really dig into who I am and what I'm all about and why I do the things that I do, or why I don't do things that I should do. Now what that's created is at least a sense of urgency that I have to be careful about keeping under control, because I never want to get too far ahead of myself. I don't want to get to a point where I'm starting to pressure myself again or starting to feel bad in any way, but I'm getting pretty good at taking care of that. I reel myself in pretty nicely, pretty easily. And I tell myself, all I can do is what I can do. Like making these videos. Just do them. Do them to the best of my ability, prepare for them, do all that I can to inspire people and to get people to really want to stay inspired and to motivate themselves beyond just needing someone else to talk to about it or listen to. I can't worry about making mistakes. I'm not here to try to put myself out there like I'm something perfect, like I used to do in the past, because then it didn't come off the right way. I feel so much more connected, so much more real, and I really see the value in who I am. And I feel it for me. It's good for me to feel like I know I have of some value in this world. I don't have to be something so special. I don't have to, look a certain way or act a certain way or have certain stuff. I can just be me. And I think that that's acceptable. And for any people that have trouble with pushing aside imperfections and wanting things to just be a certain way and being rigid about it, if you get frustrated about those kinds of things, you get too stressed out about things not going your way and not being able to figure it all out, I know there's something that you're supposed to do in order to help with that. I gotta think though for a second because it's not coming to me. I know it's something easy, something that we all do. You don't have to really think about it, put any effort into it. But it's supposed to be very relaxing and helpful. I don't really know, but that's what I've heard. So maybe you can Google that. What to do when you're feeling a little stressed or something like that, whatever. So that's the message for today. Do your best. Don't lose yourself. And just